Hello. It's been a minute since last night. But what happened was, well, I came back. And you'll notice that I've skipped a couple days. Well, yeah, I went through a couple days, about four of them to be precise. I think, yeah, about 4 days, a couple levels. Um, I wanted to go ahead and get ahead a little bit in the cards, and while I was getting ahead in the cards, I might have learned a couple things. But yeah, very very strange things. But strange things happen. Let's see. This would be a really good place to open cards over here, right? Right in here. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, well, there's this stuff they gotta take care of in the morning. Um, you know what? Let's go ahead and sleep this night away, and then I'll discuss this while they're taking care of what they got to take care of because they're gonna have quite a bit to take care of. You'll see. I came back in today, probably 2 hours ago, maybe 2.5 hours ago. I don't know. It was a little while ago. 4 hours, 5. Fuck, I don't know. What is this? No, but I came back in and the game apparently failed to save last night. So we wound up going right back to one of these and one of these. So that whole last episode that I put out there, yeah, that, according to the game, that never happened. But that's okay. That's all right because it let me learn a few things. Let these guys finish up what they're doing here real quick. What happened was I wanted to go ahead and get ahead in cards, but the only way you can get ahead in cards, especially when you're low in cash, is by running days by a little bit, right? Um, so I let the days run. What are you doing? Oh, where is he? There he is. I didn't buy that much. I'm sure of it. Okay. So anyway, by running days forward, I had to sell something. I couldn't just sit there selling nothing, right? Like no cards on the table, nothing like that. Very minimal cards in the Destiny and the base collection bulk box things. Anyway, you can run it like that, but you're just not going to make hardly any money at all. And trust me, we really didn't make a whole lot of money. We just made enough money to wet our whistle, and that's about it. So, uh, damn it. So what I figured out was, well, I went and bought these things, playmats, because we'd already, made it up to that point where we needed some of these, and we didn't have any. They're $33 each, and I think they sell for like $240 per roll of 14, um, or 16 actually. So yeah, that's a good amount of money. You're getting your money back out of that if they sell. And they sort of have been. They're not bad. So what I did was I bought three more of these. Hear me out. I have to change my everything that I'm doing. Um, Basically, not like this, but I had to sell my cheapest cards, and basically I went with anything that had duplicates. If it has duplicates, I'm selling off the duplicates, not necessarily the main card itself. Um, well, I don't know why, but for some reason, this kind of like tripped the game up a little bit. It's like it was wondering what the hell I was trying to do. Like, why are you selling off your small money cards? Don't you have any big money cards? And I'm like, well, no, not really. So anyway, I ordered the first 12 boxes. And like I said, the first 12, because we went through 24 um, over the 4 days. And these things, they sold, but the customers don't really like these as much as they do the $100 cards. So we didn't really get a whole bunch of customers looking for this, but that's okay. That's fine. I was just trying to make enough money each day so that I could, um, buy more cards, so I could make more money the next day, so I could make more, get more cards. Anyway, let's see here. My bills are coming due in 2 days. Right now, they are at $8,878. We are at $7,313.13. That sucks, right? Yeah. Well, the game apparently said, well, let me help you out there, brother. So we started in on the game and unwrapping, and this happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. Oh my God. um, it just it was a storm of, well, luck that has been withheld from me forever. I reckon. I don't know, but yeah, it started hitting us pretty good. And you see, we don't have many duplicates in here. We got this one here. We'll sell off two of those, and that's about it. We haven't been selling any of these at all. Um, I've been selling nothing but $5 cards. That $5 to $6 cards. That's it. I have sold nothing else. Um, so let's go down here to the destinies. Uh, 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 right? It's about time, and I really don't want to sell these. No, and there's a reason for that. I want to sell the duplicates. I know this is the money that I need. Um, the money that we need to build the shop, the money that we need to get stuff done. Really? Would you stop that? Okay. It's all the money that we need to get stuff done. Everything else like that. So really, I don't want to sell off, the main copy of our card. I reckon because it kind of screws up the game a little bit. Um, it's like when the game sees that you have too much of one, it starts giving you a lot of the other. So when I box up all of these cards, it shows that I don't have hardly any, well, common cards. So it goes out of its way to make sure I get plenty of common cards. And what happened? I kept boxing them the hell up. And they kept, well, here you go. So, anyway, since we didn't get that last episode last night because it failed to save, we lost our fourth ghost card. That's okay because we got another one. We bought that one, I think. Pretty sure. But that's not all. Um, no, sir. Something else happened there. Uh huh. Oh yeah. We got all of these in those 24 boxes. Or yeah. Um, they're not all that expensive. Um, and then all of a sudden I got to the new blue Destiny packs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes sir. I'll take it. Um, in fact, we're gonna go ahead and display that. Display that. Display that. And display that. We're gonna need a new case. Um, I, okay. I didn't expect to get all of this within that little itty bitty bit of time. It was okay. Nice. Very, 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 very nice. $11,000 card pops out at me, and I'm like, what? There was nothing going on in that entire case. Nothing. We didn't even get a $100 case, $100 card out of that case. Maybe a couple $40 cards, maybe a $20 card, and maybe a bunch of teen cards. But we didn't get even a $100 card out of that, and it was like one common pack after the next, 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 and then boom, there's that $11,000 card. It was kind of nice. So anyway, what I'm realizing is when you look at this, it says we are using the $300 a day thing. It says cards with gold borders might increase price. Cards with certain border might decrease price. Well, First thing I noticed, stop it. You'll see these cards here. They all have a goldish border. So their prices have had to have come up. Um, and we're at $34,759 in our album now. That's up from 15,000 last night. Can you see the? Okay. So the price on this one keeps going down, right? All right. So you remember I was running around the store trying to set prices and crap like that. Nah, 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 nah. You 10% round up. Go set prices, dog. I've had it. You, yeah, you too. Go set prices, and you'll see. Um, dude is like a fish out of water here. He does this real good. He's still not as fast as this guy over here. As you see, he's pretty quick. Um, but he walks right up there and he's just like doink, done, move, over, done. Yeah, he's like a fish out of water doing this. He's good at it. So that'll most likely be his. Well, it doesn't matter. Both of them stockers. They're both going to be in here changing prices every day, and they're both going to do it exactly to 10% round up. So that's pretty much exactly what I want, right? But yeah, we weren't selling anything the first day, and I think I made like $1,100 plus whatever we made on these tables. I think it was like 1,300. So we only made like $2,000 that day. It was not a fun day. Well, it wasn't a bad day. It just wasn't, full of people or anything else like that. We were kind of, kind of dead. And like I said, we do have rent coming up, so I had to do something. So we got some of these. We've had them for like one day. They sold a little bit, not a whole lot, but they sold a little bit. You about done? I got some customers out here, and they all getting mad because we ain't open yet. They all be like, "Yo, let's go." And I don't know if that runs off most of your customers for the day, while they're doing that, while we're in here taking care of whatever it is we need to take care of before the store opens or not. But I see them shake their heads no, and then they walk off. Okay, I got to be careful with these because we don't have a lot in one, two of them. So yeah, I like this. Um, Unfortunately, I can't really tell if I have duplicates or not, can I? These two look like duplicates right here. Bogan. Get back in there. Bogan. Yep, it's a duplicate. So we'll put this back in here and we'll display the another other one. There. Okay, that should be good. And see, these cards do sell. Um, Not brilliantly, but they do sell. So we're going to go through here and we're going to find whatever we start with that has duplicates, and we're going to sell off the duplicate. There's one. There's one. I know there was another duplicate there, but um, where'd you go? And these guys haven't seen good cards in a minute, so yeah, it's about time they got to see some good cards. $46. Okay. And we'll just make our way towards the back of the freaking album, plucking off all these cards that I don't know, they have duplicates. It won't be all of them because, well, quite honestly, um, wow, you just took that card too, didn't you? Do we have any duplicates in here? No. Get out of my. What are you doing? Do you mind? Thank you. And you'll notice as you get towards the cheaper cards, you have a lot more duplicate cards. I mean, that's the way it works, I think, right? Yeah, we're selling off all the duplicates. I just wanted y'all to see what we were up to because, it was a good day. It's like our luck finally changed just a little bit. And now we probably won't get any luck for the next month. But there's no reason to stop in front of me, honestly. And you see, we're kind of busy just running around doing this. We really don't have the time to be messing around with anything else just yet. Um, these guys are fiends. They're hungry for these good cards now. They haven't had any for a couple days. All they've had is a $6 cards. Wait, we didn't do that. We did that. Okay. Who's next? I know. Be easy. Just go ahead and sell off all the good cards, make a lot of money. But somehow or another, I feel like the game is expecting that. If I show that I don't have any large cards, maybe it just says, okay, well, here's some more. I don't know. Because when we started this, I didn't have any large cards at all. I think we were down to $10 cards. And it's like the game was just like, okay, I'll keep you here until you figure it out. You, what do you got? Mm, man, it looks tempting. Um, I have none of those. I'll give you $100. How's that? Ugh, you're not getting much more than that. There, that's it. Go in. I'm sure somebody else will pay that. Have them pay it. I'm not paying that. Eh. I don't know why I'm setting a price on things that I've already priced. Stop it. There we go. Okay, next. Okay, let me swap these guys. Where'd they go? Okay, you're asking 2,092 for a 2,300. How about I give you 1,850? You take that. Hell yeah, you will. All right, so where's my employees? There they are. There's one. Let's restock the shelves. No, you restock the shelves. Thank you. Get it done now, quickly. Just kidding. Um, see, these people are they're hounds today. They know some decent cards were out there. They weren't great by any stretch of the imagination, but they were cards, and they were better than $6. They don't mind, anything over 10. I don't think. At least it doesn't seem like it. No, that's the wrong one. This one. Okay. Now let's take a look at our shelves and see how badly we're doing. We need blue boxes. We need purple boxes. We need blue boxes, purple boxes. Were those the new purples? No, they're the old purples. Because we don't have the new purples. Duh. Okay, we'll get you. Um, and we'll get two of you. And there we go. $12 delivery fee. It's getting dark. Yeah, see, we didn't make it to him in time. He pushed on. All right, so we need greens, we need clears, we need reds. Need some of these. Actually, we need probably two greens, don't we? Customers hit us pretty good today. These mats sold a few. They didn't sell a lot, but they sold a few. They did good. They did good. Pretty sure we got these. Um, yeah, we're good. And see, we really didn't make that much money. And that's fine. We decline. Go away. Here they are. They're playing with their little play mats. And see, everybody has lots of work to do now. Yay. And we went through quite a few cards. We did. I almost didn't have time to do anything else. I know you're 14, aren't you? I think we've already done. No, you're 16. Okay. I really shouldn't need to do this right now, actually. Yeah, I don't need to do that right now. With these guys coming through to take care of the prices, I don't need to price things. They take care of that for me. So yeah, cool, right? What? I forget that dude goes home early. He doesn't go home early. He goes home right on time. It's 11 o'clock. He goes home. Just tap the Q and dude gets up and leaves. Bah. Okay. So we wound up at $9,199. We're gonna need some old blues. I didn't even see that. We're gonna need some purples. Anything else? I think we already got the clears. So yeah, I'll order that as last ditch thing tomorrow morning if we absolutely need it. Let's get some more placemats. Find those under accessories. I didn't go with the very first one. I went with a $2,500 one, or was it two? I think I was thinking it was 2,500, 2,000, 2,500, somewhere in there. Okay, that's it. That should do it. Okay, so we have extra crap out here on the sidewalk. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we made $1,035 in profit today. The tables we only made 1,072 on. Cards, 557. We didn't really make much money on those. Items earnings went way up. But our supply cost, well, it cost as much as these two together. So yeah, the only thing we really made any money on was basically the table, card table that they're playing at. Otherwise, we'd have made a loss. Next day. Okay, while they're doing that, let's test our luck. The only thing that's been working for us is this. the blues, the new blues. But we're not going to do that. No, sir. These guys are due. They are due. I'm telling you, they are due. They owe us. Give me that. And this is going to be quick. While they're goofing off doing whatever the hell it is they got to do, um, we might as well do something. And I don't want to box up cards because, well, like I said, the game assumes you don't have any commons. So I reckon I don't really know how it works, but I appreciated what I got earlier today. That's all I'm going to say. The orange, see, here we go. 2238 really didn't hit all that well. It was the only one that didn't. Everything else hit really good. This orange pack right here, just, I don't know. Now it seems to be okay. It's like, yo, see, I got plenty in me. And I guess that might be normal. I don't know. This is so. It's a habit now. Grab a box, open some cards, waste some money, go for it. No big deal. And basically, you hope that you come into something that pays for everything, and sometimes you do. I also don't want to stand facing a wall. I don't know why. I just feel crowded over there, opening up my cards, feeling like a freaking gambler hiding in a corner trying to hide my addiction. It's like, no, I'm right here in the wide open, opening up some cards because I run a card shop. That's kind of my job. And believe it or not, I make less than my employees. So there. All right, y'all got to hold your mouth right. There you go. 1101. $20.08. 13.57. See, not horrible. Not horrible at all. It's like night and day between what we were getting yesterday and what we're getting today. Might be a level thing. Maybe I hit a switch in the levels and they just assumed, hey, you should be getting these cards now at this level. But after that $1,000 card and those couple money cards, I really don't expect too much out of the rest of this pack or case. It's like, okay, well, I guess we can just put the rest on the shelf because we already got the big money card out of this case. So let's see what we would have lost if we had. We would have lost a $21.08 card. We had to just throw these on the shelf. $10 card. $24 card. Alright, I don't want anybody to get mad about this, but I think we're going to have to sell some of these $100 cards anyway. Whether we want to or not. Our rent's due, and I think it's going to be about $11,000. $23 card. Okay, let's get these guys doing the pricing. Go, go. I should have had them on that minutes ago. Because I got them in their stocking a bit late yesterday. I mean, while they were pricing, I'd already went and opened the store, and they were kind of running behind all day because they were still setting prices and stuff was running out on the shelves. Not their fault. 25, 27. See, we'd have lost about 80 bucks, I think, right around $80. And I reckon we'll go ahead and put something in here, right? Um, Destiny. All right, I was hoping for a gold box, but we didn't get one, so we're gonna leave it alone. I don't want to throw too many out because I have no idea how many common cards we actually have. I don't want to get rid of them all because then the game's gonna be like, oh well, you need those to complete the set. Here you go, 24 of them. Boom. Okay, he came out here. They're both still setting prices. What is this? Why is it in the middle of the floor? You come here. Eh. Eh. I don't know why they didn't get that, but they didn't. I thought we had already gotten that last night anyway. Maybe I'm just skipping, not seeing stuff. And see, they even come over here to the cards, and they'll set the price of the cards for you too. Um, they do it in lots of two. Okay, so it looks like they're just about done. They should just have this side of the table left to go, and they should be finished. It's just I don't like seeing these guys out here waiting to come in and then shaking their heads and walking off because it's like these are the people you're making disgruntled. Y'all done? No? All right, finish it up. Let's go. Y'all don't have to do the same shit. Come on now. Okay, switch them back over to restock shelves. No. Open the store. Off we go. Okay, everything has been, well, I assume everything has been stocked that can be stocked, except for this apparently. I don't reckon I have any of those. Okay. So We're gonna need some of those. There we go. Yep, there we go. Our bills point are at $10,242.76. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna beef this up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna throw you down there. Hopefully you sell. That's a $4,000 card. We're gonna throw you down there. Want to get out of my way? Ew. Look, I can't move with you people standing in front of me like this. Move. Yes. Fine. I'll move. Damn. What is with these people wanting to stand in front of me like this? Oh. So yeah, we're gonna sell them all, everything. It just doesn't give you the duplicates of your higher price cards as fast as you need them, especially I guess at this level because I need the money. Um, it's hard to save this. I mean, at this level anyway. Maybe later as I get going, maybe I'll get built up a little better, and we'll be able to save those. But for now, we can't do anything with them. I wish we could. I mean, I wish I could just sit here and say, "Oh, these are mine. I'm only selling $5 cards." Yeah, but your bills are, man, asinine. I've never heard really of $5,000 a week in rent, um, or even paying a register worker freaking $2,800 a week. That's a little nutty. But as you can see, we're getting there. We're getting there. The money is moving up. Let's see. Do we need to order anything? Yes. Gotta have these orange ones. Didn't we just order the orange? No, you ordered purple. What is this? Why do I have those out there? Okay, we need red and we need the orange boxes. Anything else? That should just about do it. $1,300 just for those. Cool. What? Market price is $78 and you're wanting 95. I'll give you 65. Your final offer wasn't good enough. Sorry. Let's see. What does our destiny look like? How deep are they? I mean, I know we got some good ones up here in the front too. We do. But how deep do they go? Not very. I mean, they still go about 8 pages. Yeah, about 8 pages. And then you start getting into the $9 stuff. So it's hard to figure. If rent and bills weren't due like right now, I wouldn't even worry about the $100 cards. I'd just leave them right where they're at for the next week. but rinse do. So yeah. Did you even tell me dollar 190, 185, 204, 185, 204. Yeah, you'll stay there. I really wanted to do it the other way, but it's fine. We'll just have to do it this way. I've never been a completionist anyway. Um, y'all have seen, well, every game that I typically play, I play right up to about end game, and I leave it. I don't play the game anymore. I used to, and I may play them right up to end game or to the end um, on my own. But I think end game is something that people need to play for themselves, so to speak. It's a lot more fun that way. And there you go. People hungry for cards. Jeez. Massively hungry for cards. I mean, they're starving for them. Thank you. Whew. All right, now let's take a look and see what we're behind in now. Red boxes. Stop it. Thank you. Red boxes, clears, and greens. And strawberries. Wow. We're at $19,000. We started at 8. Why are you stinking? Mm-hmm. That's what you get for proximity. Here, what? Brother, I'll give you 15. How's that? Too low? Mm-hmm. How about 16? Mm-hmm. Your final offer means nothing to me, sir. I'm sorry. Your final offer sucks then. Bye. I, you know, can't help you. I need something to put these cards on beside, or these boxes on besides the floor, and I've seen the stands, and all of this is not going to fit on those storage shelves. They're not going to fit. Uh, mm-mm. I would need this whole room, and that ain't happening. Maybe when I lengthen it out a little bit in time, because it does go down to about right here. This is as far as your store will go, which is one block over, which is the same size as this that way. So basically, this room is just doubled from where it started here. So it comes over the same amount. Um, the store comes down to here. I'm not sure about how far back it goes though. And we're not going to spend any money trying to find out right now either. So we don't need to. Where'd she go? She went. She left. She said bye bye. And really, you don't have to collect these cards when you first start playing. Um, they're for sale. You're not. I'm not at a point right now where I can actually collect these cards. There's no way. Not unless I'm just sitting here doing nothing but 100 freaking cases every day, and I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. It just doesn't sound like much fun, right? I already don't really like unwrapping the things, but it's part of the game, so I do it. We don't need it yet, but blue. Oh yeah, he went home again. 161, huh? There you go. Thank you. Negate it. I thought he was standing. Oh, he must have just got tired of waiting on me to go and see what he wanted. I mean, I guess I could turn off like the table for deals, but when I see him, I try to make it over to him. So you can just right click here and you can uncheck the card trade, and they'll stop coming up to the table to trade cards. Okay, so we don't have much to order tonight, I don't think. Um, no, so it'll be a pretty. Well, actually, we don't really have anything to order tonight. Um, so we pretty quick in the morning, and they should just jump right to it. Snap right in. Let's see here. Phone. One day before the bills are due, we owe $10,242. We've just paid them all. We're down to $12,615. Not horrible. Not horrible. We we've definitely been a lot lower. We made about $4,000 today, I think. Um, do I even want this? I have five of those cards. I don't want another one because thank you though. Um, I don't want another one just because I said so, damn it. I mean, it's hard enough to get down to that area where you're just selling nothing but, like five and six, seven and eight, nine, $10 cards, which is pretty much what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Um, because, well, just go back down to the low cards, five through $10 whatever, and work our way up. Because we got plenty of duplicates down there to play with. So as long as we have duplicates down there, maybe the game will get tripped up a little bit and say, okay, well, here's some more high cards. Ah, fuck, I don't know. Okay, what do we do? 16 dissatisfied. Yeah, well, can't please everybody, that's for damn sure, especially out of 105. We made items $3,893. Card earnings, we made $11,538. Game earnings, 1,228. 232 items sold, 56 cards sold. Revenue was 16,659.55. Supply cost 2,374. Employees 5,950. Rent was 4,292, and profit was 4,041. Yeah, right around 4,000. There goes the $300 for the tables in there. I don't want to change the tables. Mostly because these cards with gold borders will lose their border their extra value. And I think that had a lot to do with a lot of cards coming out to be, I don't know, $10 plus, or right at the $10 mark. Okay, Destiny. Can't leave the table? Nope. Oh, well, damn it. See, and at one point, oh, God damn it. At one point, I wondered, and we're gonna do this. It's $15. I wondered if you could throw these away. Yep, sure as shit can. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can. Okay, y'all done? Y'all done? Okay. Yo, go set prices. Yo, help him set prices. I need to check these real quick. And you see how fast this inventory goes. It's like you need to do. I'm gonna say a minimum of cancel. I want to say a minimum of at least 2 cases a night. 2 cases, not a beer, but of these cards per night just to keep up. I think I'm fairly well set as far as the base game, um, especially with the loose cards. These two were still fairly low. We don't have a lot of cards in that particular album. But you need to do at least 2 cases a day just to keep up, with your table here and all that, a bunch of stuff. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Um, None of it's really all that hard. It's just trying to get everything and make sure everything's right. Let's see here, ghost cards. How much are you worth now? 439. See, we could sell that too, but I don't know. We'll hang on to it for a minute. I don't know whether we're supposed to sell them, whether you're not supposed to sell them. I don't freaking know. I know there's a Um, are they done yet? There's an achievement for collecting all of the ghost cards, but like I said, I'm not one of those completionists. I've just I don't know. I don't think I have a game right now that I have all of the achievements in. Not one, maybe one. But a lot of the games and the way their achievements are, I start playing most games when they're demos to early access, and then when they first came out as a game. And over time, they add more achievements that you can only get if you restart the game and you replay it. It was the way Weed Shop 3 was. They kept, promising and promising and promising achievements, and they had some, but then they added a whole bunch more, and you had to restart the whole damn game just to, go back to the very beginning so you can get those achievements. There was no other way to do it, and I don't know, I wasn't going to do that. And then we finally did, and that there was no way I was going to make those achievements because it was going to take too long. But we got a couple of them anyway. Okay, y'all done? Y'all about finished. This is your last table, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Hey, y'all get out of each other. Y'all don't need to be inside of each other. Hey, y'all are weird. No, I thought that was your last table. I think this one is actually. And if he's already done the table, you don't need to do it with him. It's not that kind of store. I don't care if customers do come up and give you hugs. Let's go. I swear the NPCs in this game are just so slow. And they walk funny. They slide on the floor instead of walk. Like they're ice skating. Or trying not to fall on ice. Look at me sliding. They act like they're walking pretty good, but I don't think my prices were that bad. Okay, good assortments. I think we sold all of our big cards. Yeah, I think all the big cards are gone. Oh, we've got a couple $100 cards left, but I think all the big cards. Well, here's a decent card. There's another one. A couple $200 cards, but I think the rest of them are pretty much gone. 90 cents. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not even gonna restock the tables. You go for it. Go get it. Do it to it. Dare you. Do your worst. I know. I don't have any of the gold boxes. Just the plain white ones. Get out of my way. And of course, I'm probably gonna have to go through another 24 freaking cases. The things you have to do if you wanna have fun. I mean, of course, to me, the fun is actually probably what others consider the work, but they enjoy standing there opening cards. I don't know. I gotta be moving. I can't. Stuff like this is tedious. Um, this game is tedious. In fact, the whole hobby is a very tedious hobby. It is. There's a lot of cards you got to open. There's a lot of accounting you got to do with the cards that you got. Um, I know the way I used to have my money cards per each book was not necessarily per number. I never did it by number. I always did it by how much money they were worth. No. Popular card shop. 1,500 customers played in the shop. Of course they did. I guess that means we can raise our price per table now again, but I don't know. We might. I mean, well, I don't understand the whole event thing. It's not like they're winning anything. It's not like they're losing anything. They're just paying extra to sit at a table during the day and play. Um, $22 an hour. Okay, got to have 2,500 customers played in the shop in order to get that particular expansion, full expansion. I don't know. Borders with X border? What? What's an EX border? Might increase price? Might. Cards with certain border might decrease price. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it the way it is for now. Um, yeah, until we get rid of our gold cards and yeah, see what happens then. Because I kind of like it with the gold borders. I don't know what an EX border is. Extra? Got somebody outside with a chainsaw. He's starting to get pretty annoying. He's been going at it since yesterday, trying to clear up the lot next door. And that ice storm, it froze damn near everything here, right to the core of some of these trees, and it was a mess. I mean, there were trees down everywhere. Um, I've got my own apple tree down. I've got limbs in the backyard there, um, and we're just waiting on the landlord to get his, I guess, folk out here to take care of them. But he lives in a different town, about I don't know, an hour away or so. It's not that far, but in the mountains, an hour away is a long ways when you're driving, and you're as old as, I guess he's like 85 or so. So it takes him a minute to get anywhere. He might drive through the mountains at 40 miles an hour. So yeah, it takes him a minute to get here. And he's kind of removed, so he doesn't really. I don't know. He hasn't stopped by in the last, good God, 6 years. I mean, we've had trees down, but we usually take a picture of the tree, send him a picture of it, and he'll contact a landscaper to come and cut it up for us. every now and then he'll stop. He'll. We've had 3 trees fall down. One of them was an ancient cherry tree, ancient Virginia cherry tree, and that one was just an absolutely huge tree. It was way old. Um, yep, that was sad. But it sure smelled really, 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 really good when they cut it up. And then they made chips out of it. The whole backyard smelled like cherry. Um, with this apple tree, I'm sure it's going to smell like apples back there. Where's everybody go? Where is everybody? What are y'all doing? Y'all standing around watching these guys like you're watching people play chess or something. Look at that. We are back to 1940. That quick. It's a pretty card. It's a pig. Okay. What? I'm gonna decline that. Have a nice day. Huh. Decline. I mean, that card's just going in a box. It's not even going on the table. Will never be. I mean, it won't do us any good. You need more clear plastics already? Cool. Okay. What anything else we needed was there? No? No, we don't need that yet. We don't need that yet. No, we're good. We're gonna need some albums. Gonna need some more playing mats. I said playing mats. Okay, there we go. And it costs a penny, a good penny, to open up. Let's see, that costs $2,700. Do we want to do that? I don't know which ones sell good. I don't know which ones are. I don't know about any of this. We'll just buy them. There. We're broke again. Sorry, didn't mean to just auto decline you like that, but my finger was itchy and it said, "Here, decline." Not sure what causes that. It's like I know that. Where's the new one? You it? Yeah. I have no idea what the hell I'm even playing with here. What is this? I thought it was supposed to be a mat. Comic. Wow. $21. $22 for a comic book. Okay. Comic book. Ew. Dude. That means I've got one of these out somewhere. There, found you. I just bought that, you homo. Wait. Oh. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you trying to buy something from me and turn around and sell it right back to me? In album. I have a 2000. No, I don't have that. It's like, dude, right? And then you go over here and dude's got a picture of it, or a card of it. I thought he was trying to trade me. I thought he just bought one of these mag comics and decided he was going to sell it back to me. It's like, what are you doing, dude? No, stop it. Okay, our cards are dwindling. These cards are almost gone. I'm not going to say yay. I'm not going to say boo. But what? Ooh, it's one of those. Wait, you're wanting a trade? Are you on crack? How about just sell it to me? You want to sell that to me? Good God. No, you probably don't. I don't have anything to trade it with you though. Sorry. Um, if you were selling, I'd buy it. We need yelly and blue. Red's good. Green is actually oddly good. Everything else? Okay, new blue box. New blue, old blue. You see how fast you just go through everything, and that's why it's almost important or mandatory that you go through cards every day. You want to trade me that for that? I have one. I have one of each. No, I'm good. Thank you. How do I have one of each? I don't know. I thought I got rid of all my $100 cards. 28. Okay, it's 9 p.m. Do you know where your children are? All of my extra cards are gone. All of my regular cards are gone. Um, and I mean, we could basically continue doing exactly what we're doing right now, um, and just making our way towards the very back end of the album and starting all over again. But alas, that would not be fun. We don't have rent or bills to pay for the next week, and that's a good thing. But what I need to do is probably use this $17,000 and sorry, um, we're gonna open up some more packs. Um, Probably another 24, 30, 36, somewhere in there. We're gonna open up a bunch of them again. Um, and that's just the way this game is. And if you don't do it, then you're not gonna have any money. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because there's just nowhere else we can go with it right now. I mean, there is, but we're not going to get anywhere with it. So I'll go ahead and end it, and we'll pick this up maybe later and or maybe tomorrow. But I'll thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one.